to get your fix.
Are you ready? Are you ready to get your fix? Are you ready? Are you ready to get your fix? Are you ready? Are you ready to get your fix? Are you ready? Are you ready to get your fix? Are you ready? Are you ready to get your fix? Are you ready to get your fix?
With the Wicks here on this beautiful Wednesday, May 25th, 2022, and welcome to the show, whether that's on Facebook or on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, do me a favor, hit the like and the share. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe. It would be very much so appreciated, okay? Appreciated always. All the love, all the support, the comments, the interactions, that is what we are here to basically do and interact with you guys and talk about the world of the National Football League. Now today we had to start the show just a little bit earlier than normal, where our normal start time is at 6 p.m. But I got some stuff I have to go deal with at around 5-ish or a little after 5 and stuff like that. So we're unable to do it at 6 today because I'm not sure how long that will take. But we're here doing the show. Okay, we got to talk about a couple of different things around the National Football League. Some pretty interesting things. One's not so much, sort of, but we all know that the Steelers, well, their GM ended up stepping down and resigning, and I think maybe retiring or whatever the case may be. So they had to find a new GM. The Steelers have officially announced who their GM will be, as well as who their assistant general manager will be. After that, hey, Jon Gruden, former Raiders head coach, former Super Bowl champion with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, well, was fired last year. A lot of emails were, or a lot of emails came out, not so good emails, him just basically getting portrayed as a scumbag. Well, today he appeared in court, and for those of you that don't know, Jon Gruden has filed a lawsuit against the Las Vegas Raiders for falsely firing him or something along those lines, so we'll dive into that, as well as a guy who every time or every single year before the draft starts throwing out these videos of him working out, starts putting out videos of him slinging the rock, if you will. Colin Kaepernick is finally getting a chance to work out with a team. What team is that? I'm sure you guys already know, but we'll dive into that to end today's show. So with that being said, are you ready to get your fix? So the Pittsburgh Steelers have been in a long process of trying to find their new general manager. They have been doing this process, or have been in the midst of this process for quite some time, actually months at this point, interviewing multiple candidates for their GM opening. Their old GM, Kevin Colbert, had retired, I'm not really sure off the top of my head what really happened. He resigned, or he just thought it was his time to step away from the general manager position. Taking his place, the Steelers are naming the Vice President of Football and Business Administration, Omar Khan, as their new general manager. Now, Omar Khan has been with the Pittsburgh Steelers since 2001. I believe that's where he started his career, or had started his career, and has been with Pittsburgh ever since, basically. He's getting a 4-year contract, so it's a pretty standardized, I think, contract for any new GM who gets hired. I think it always kind of revolves around that 4-year deal or 4-year contract, where they actually have a time to kind of step in, try to fix what might have been wrong, and then try to build it in the right direction, and then in the future get their contract extensions and try to stay as the general manager for as long as humanly possible, basically. As Adam Schefter reported on Twitter, Steelers officially named Vice President Omar Khan their new general manager. Omar has been an integral part of our football operations department during his 21 years with the team, and that experience will serve him well in this new position, said Steelers owner Art Rooney III. So that's pretty good praise there from Art Rooney, the owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Omar Khan is now the Steelers' new general manager. This has been in the works for quite some time. I believe more than 12 candidates were considered for the job. As for second interviews go, I believe they probably had to narrow it down to 3. That's usually how the business side of things work, where you get a bunch of candidates on a sheet. All right, let's interview them. Let's see what they would bring to the Pittsburgh Steelers organization. And let's narrow it down to the top 3 candidates. And then we'll have second interviews with those guys, maybe 4 candidates, whatever the case may be. And then we pick a for sure candidate to be our new general manager. Omar Khan lands that position. Being that it's his first time being a general manager in the National Football League, it is only fitting that he has an assistant general manager. So who might that assistant general manager be? Former Eagles Vice President of Player Personnel, Andy Weidel, is going to be Omar Khan's assistant general manager, kind of shadowing him, if you will, helping him on the business decisions and who to sign, who not to sign, and kind of the contract aspects of it. I'm not really sure what the general manager really all does, except oversees the team, oversees the signings, the scouting, basically oversees every single department within the organization and tries to make the right decisions as much as possible. Now, Andy Weidel, even though he was the vice president of player personnel for the Eagles, actually started his career with the Pittsburgh Steelers back in 1998. So that tells you just how much experience he has in the National Football League. So the Steelers have announced Omar Khan as their new general manager. Congrats to Omar Khan, and congrats to the Pittsburgh Steelers for finally ending a grueling process, a long process, and a process that was worth it in the end of things. So congrats to Omar Khan and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Moving forward, we all are very much aware of the situation surrounding Jon Gruden and what happened to him just a year ago. The FBI and the NFL launched an investigation going through 650,000 emails of the Washington Football Organization. While doing so, they found some pretty eye-opening emails that were sent from Jon Gruden. As more emails started coming to life, people started realizing, oh, this man is really a scumbag, some might say. And ultimately, in the end, after a lot of bad publicity, Jon Gruden was fired and released of his duties for the Las Vegas Raiders. Since that occasion, the Raiders had to deal with multiple situations in which that organization took pretty big hit. Okay, we had the whole situation with Henry Ruggs. Probably going to serve a lot of time. Haven't really heard much of that situation as of late. Probably won't. After that, we had Damon Arnett, cornerback of the Raiders, go on Instagram Live and start threatening multiple people with guns and saying he would do said things to him and bad things to him, and was just acting like a complete fucking buffoon. Okay? Just an idiot. Make smart choices out there. You don't have to be a thug 24/7. Grow the fuck up. Okay? You're 20-some years old. You're out of that situation now. Start bettering your life. The Raiders, after that, continuously proved everybody wrong, including myself. I said, hey, the Raiders are dead. Okay, they are a franchise. On True Identity Tuesday, at one point, I said the Raiders are a franchise that has completely lost faith or has completely fallen apart. There's no comeback from this. There's no way they'll make the playoffs. There's no way they're going to win any more games. They're going to win maybe 1 or 2 more games, and that's probably it. I said that. The Raiders not only made me eat my words, but made multiple fans of the NFL eat their words at the same time. The Raiders went on to go to Week 18, in which they played the Los Angeles Chargers. All they needed to do was win or tie, and they would have made the playoffs. After a grueling battle, left and right, the Chargers drive down the field to score. The Raiders score right back. The Chargers score, the Raiders score, the Chargers score, the Raiders score, the Chargers score, and they hold the Raiders at the last couple seconds. The Raiders lose under interim head coach Richie Bisaccia, An absolute G, if you will, for all the youngins out there, including myself, We know that term. An absolute gangster when it comes to stepping in and taking over a franchise that has dealt with so much. A franchise that has dealt with the outside noise kind of overshadowing their success, led them all the way almost to the promised land. Since that happened, off-season has begun after the Super Bowl. Jon Gruden decided, hey, I ain't taking the shit no more, because I should still have a job, whether that's being a head coach or still have a job somewhere around, the broadcasting networks, Fox, ESPN, NBC, CBS, one of those, to be around the game of football. And since those emails came out, there's no way, there's no chance, enough is enough. You will not disrespect the Gruden name. You will not disrespect me or my family. I will be suing the Las Vegas Raiders for falsely firing or something like that. So Jon Gruden finally officially appeared in court today. We all know how the court system works. It's very slow. It's very monotonous. It's taken a lot of time. And he finally appeared in court today. At My Sports Update, or Ari Mirov of Pro Football Focus, went on Twitter and had this to say about the situation. He said, former Raiders head coach Jon Gruden appeared in court today for the first hearing in his lawsuit versus the NFL. So I guess not against the Raiders, it's against the National Football League. Gruden claims that the NFL leaked emails in a malicious campaign to get him fired. So basically, wrongfully, or basically a campaign to get his ass out of the head coaching position. It was a malicious campaign. They were doing it only to slander him. And by the way, the only emails that we seen of those 650,000 emails were the emails that were sent by Jon Gruden. We know damn well there were other emails in there from other executives, other head coaches, other people, anybody that emailed the Washington franchise that were never made public. Makes you wonder what kind of stuff Dan Snyder was saying to other people as well. He's committing fraud and shit like that. But when he appeared in court today for a malicious campaign to get him fired against the in his lawsuit against the NFL, the judge actually did a pretty good job and denied the NFL's motion to dismiss. So the suit remains in court. Huge win for Gruden. We all know what the NFL is. They're a large body. Billions and billions of dollars are made by this organization. They're going to do anything in their power to make sure the NFL, the name of the National Football League, isn't slandered themselves. They try to dismiss it, try to push it away, like, oh yeah, no, you've seen the emails, right? Okay, we did the right job. The judge said, no, okay. What were the other emails? Basically, is kind of how he's putting it, and dismissed or denied that the NFL dismissed the motion. So, Gruden's in court, trying to figure some stuff out. Who knows when this lawsuit will get settled? Who knows if Gruden will win? But the judge is all ears to hear what Gruden has to say and ultimately make a decision in the end, whether that's fighting the NFL or whether that's giving Gruden some money or whatever the case is. I don't know the situation. I wasn't the person that did it. I wasn't anywhere near the situation. I just know about the situation. So Jon Gruden had appeared in court today. Speaking of the Las Vegas Raiders, their offseason's been pretty active, right? First, they get Chandler Jones, who was unhappy with the Arizona Cardinals after J.J. Watt signed an extension, and Chandler Jones says, "Where's mine?" Okay, I was here before J.J. I had more sacks than him. Yeah, I've been injured the last couple seasons, but I'm a dog, okay? I should get my money, but I don't, so I'm going to see my way out. I'm going to go find a new home. He finds a home with the Las Vegas Raiders. Then the Raiders make a splash trade. I guess it wasn't really, yeah, it would have had to have been a trade. They land Devontae Adams. I guess it really wasn't a trade. He was he was franchise tagged by the Green Bay Packers. So he was technically a Green Bay Packer, but ultimately ended up signing a contract with the Raiders. Raiders signed the number one receiver in all the NFL, Devontae Adams, to pair with his old college buddy, Derek Carr. Speaking of the quarterback position, the Raiders are giving Colin Kaepernick a workout. Colin Kaepernick has been trying to get a workout in the National Football League for quite some time. He last played in the National Football League in 2016 when, obviously we all know about the whole kneeling situation and the justice for everything that's kind of happening around the world, especially still happening today with, the unfortunate events that happened down in Texas. Thoughts and prayers to all those families out there. It's not a great situation. Something needs to be done. Change needs to happen. But Colin Kaepernick gets his workout. And it's about time. I hated it so much. But I also remember saying, give him his workout. Give it to him. Let him embarrass himself. Let him prove that he can play in the National Football League still. He's been out of the National Football League for 6 years. Okay? 6 years. It's a long time. Okay? You can learn a lot or lose a lot of shit. You can lose your ability to scramble. Lose your ability to read the playbook as well. You could lose your ability to basically everything. Okay? You can lose a lot. It's been 6 years. And the Raiders are giving him a chance. At My Sports Update, or Ari Mira from Pro Football Focus went on Twitter and said that the Raiders owner Mark Davis last month said, "I believe in Colin Kaepernick. He deserves every chance in the world to become a quarterback in the National Football League. I still stand by it. If our coaches and general manager want to bring him in, I would welcome him with open arms." He also was had reportedly said this in 2017 about his front office staff and his general manager and his owner or his coaches and stuff, that if they wanted to give him a chance to come in and work out with the Raiders, he'd welcome him with open arms as well. So he is all about it. Let's give him a chance and see what he actually has to bring to this organization. And if it's nothing, there's your workout, you're done. But if it's something, hey, bam, we found a backup quarterback. And who knows if Derek Carr all of a sudden gets injured? Hope that doesn't happen. That's the last thing we hope for any NFL player. But if it happens, we could have a guy on our hands. Colin Kaepernick gets his workout with Las Vegas Raiders. And it's only fitting that the new Raiders offensive coordinator, what's his fucking name? Don't know why I don't remember his name, but let's see what it says. Says Ian Rappaport retweeted. He said, "One connection, Raiders offensive coordinator Mick Lombardi spent the early portion of his career as an assistant with the 49ers and their quarterback Colin Kaepernick." So he spent time with Colin Kaepernick, knows what he's all about, and said, hey, I'm all for it. This guy, when he was with the Niners, was phenomenal to watch, was phenomenal to coach. Let's give him a chance. I think it's the right play. I think it's the right organization to do so. He would look great in the black and silver. That's a perfect fit, in my opinion, for Colin Kaepernick. Now it's up to him to prove to us that he actually has what it takes to still play at a high level in the National Football League. And he has said on multiple occasions, hey, I just want a chance. Even if I have to be a backup quarterback, I just want a chance. One more time. Give me one shot. And the Raiders are doing so, and I'm pumped for it because we finally get to see what he has in the tank or if he embarrassed himself. So congrats to Colin Kaepernick for finally getting a workout. Hopefully it works out for you. If not, we told you so. But at the same time, I think it's well-deserved, and it's about time because if nothing happens from this workout, we hopefully won't hear any more noise from the Colin Kaepernick camp. So with that being said, that is all I have for you guys today. Not much happening in the world of the National Football League other than the Jon Gruden appearing in court, Colin Kaepernick finally getting his workout with the Las Vegas Raiders, and the Steelers hiring Omar Khan, who was the former vice president of, basically he was a former fucking something with the Pittsburgh Steelers, taking over Kevin Colbert's job on a 4-year deal. So that is all we have for you guys today. Go enjoy the rest of your night. Stay safe out there. I know it's probably a little gloomy outside. Wherever you guys are, if it's nice, go outside, okay? Enjoy the sun, soak up the sun, and enjoy life because we never know when our last day might come, and especially in the world we live in today, it's so sad that we even have to think about, if we might lose somebody, a loved one, a friend, our own lives. So be safe out there. Be smart. Make the right decisions. And if you don't think it's the right decision, ask somebody. And if you don't think it's right to ask somebody, or if you're scared to ask somebody, it's probably, most likely, not the best decision. Once again, my thoughts and prayers are with the people from Texas and all around the world that have been suffering from mass shootings, whether that's at schools, grocery stores, market, anywhere. Like it has to stop. Change has to happen. And I'm just glad to be here each and every day. Once you wake up, thank whoever you want to thank that you're still on this earth, because it's a great day whenever your eyes open in the morning. So have a great one with that being said. And you guys just got your fix with the Wicks. Deuces, folks. Have a great one.